think I'm afraid to fall asleep. There, I finally said it. Not because I'm afraid of the dark, but because closing my eyes feels like letting go. And I've spent the whole day holding everything so tightly. The people I love, the things I can't control, the news I'm waiting for tomorrow. What if something happens while I'm not watching? What if somebody needs me? What if I wake up and something has changed? Jesus, I know I'm tired, but before you give me sleep, could you make me feel safe enough to let go? My pillow knows how tired I am. It has caught the tears I never let anybody see. The room knows too. It has heard every sigh, every restless turn, every prayer I couldn't finish. And tonight, my eyes are heavy, but my heart is standing guard, as if worrying could protect tomorrow, as if staying awake could keep everything I love exactly where it is. I know that isn't peace, I'm just not sure how to stop. So don't rush me, Jesus. Don't ask me to pretend I'm not afraid. Just come a little closer until fear isn't the only thing I feel. Make me feel safe enough to sleep, safe enough to loosen my hands, safe enough to leave tomorrow where it belongs. If fear wakes up inside me, let your presence come closer still, Jesus. Quiet every fear before I sleep. Stay here until my heart believes what my faith already knows. I'm safe with you. Maybe this fear has another name. Maybe I'm not afraid of sleeping. Maybe I'm afraid of not being in control. Because when I'm awake, I can check, I can plan, I can call, I can think of one more thing I haven't thought of yet. But when I sleep, I have to release everything. And maybe that's why this is so hard. Sleep asks me to do with my body what faith has been asking my heart to do all along. Let go. Make me feel safe enough to sleep, safe enough to loosen my head, safe enough to leave tomorrow where it belongs. If fear wakes up inside me, let your presence come closer still, Jesus. Quiet every fear before I sleep. Stay here until my heart believes what my faith already knows. I'm safe with you. For the person listening in the dark right now, you know why they're afraid. Maybe nobody else does. Maybe they haven't even found the words themselves, but you know the name they keep thinking about. You know what they're waiting to hear. You know what they're afraid to lose. You know the responsibility that has made their shoulders heavy. So tonight, don't shame their fear. Meet them inside it. Let your presence say what words cannot. You don't have to watch everything. I am here. Let their breathing slow, let their hands open, let their hearts stop standing guard. And for the next few When I close my eyes, you don't close yours. You are here. When I release my family, you still hold them. You are here. When I stop watching tomorrow, you are already there. You are here. When I finally let go, you don't. That's what I needed to remember. When I let go, you don't let go. You don't let go. So maybe I can sleep, maybe I can really sleep. I'm beginning to feel safe enough to sleep. My hands aren't holding quite as tightly now. Tomorrow is still coming, but I don't have to meet it tonight. The people I love are still in your sight, and Jesus, so am I. Quiet every fear before I sleep. Stay here until the last thing I remember tonight is not what I'm afraid of, but who is holding me. The door is locked, the phone is down, the room is quiet, and now I can be quiet too. My family, your hands, my future, your hands. The thing I'm afraid might happen, your hands. The thing I'm afraid to lose, your hands. And me, your hands too. I don't have to promise I won't feel afraid if fear comes back tonight. I'll come back to this when I close my eyes. Yours remain open when I stop holding. You don't. My shoulders feel lighter, my breathing is slower, my eyes are getting heavy. I think I'm ready now. Stay close, watch over what I love, hold what I cannot. Jesus, I'm closing my eyes, and this time I'm not letting go into darkness. I'm letting go into your hands. My hands, Jesus. I know I'm tired. Don't tell me not to be afraid yet. Just sit here with me. Because sometimes when someone is scared, they don't need an explanation. They don't need another person telling them everything is going to be okay. Sometimes they just need someone who won't leave. So Jesus, you don't have to fix tomorrow right now. You don't have to answer every question in my head. Just come close enough that I don't feel alone with them anymore. Sit with me until I feel safe. The room is quiet, but my heart still listens for something to go wrong. Every little sound makes my thoughts wake up again. And I know some of these fears don't make sense, but they still feel real inside my chest. So tonight, I'm not gonna hide them. I'm not gonna pretend my faith makes me fearless. I'm just gonna make room beside all this fear for you. Come closer than the question, closer than the memory, closer than the thing I'm afraid might happen. Don't stand across the room, Jesus. Sit here beside me. Sit with me until I feel safe. until my breathing doesn't feel afraid. You don't have to change tomorrow yet. Just don't leave me alone tonight. When fear says something could go wrong, let your presence say, I'm still here. Jesus, sit with me until I feel safe. Stay long enough for my heart to believe I'm not alone. I've spent so much time asking you for answers. Maybe I forgot I could ask for company. Because there are nights when I don't need to know why. I don't need to understand what comes next. I don't need a sign, I don't need a plan. I just need to know. If I tremble, you'll stay. If I cry, you'll stay. If I don't have enough faith to say anything beautiful, you'll stay. Jesus, will you stay? Even if all I can do tonight is breathe. Something in me whispers, yes. Sit with me until I feel safe, until my breathing doesn't feel afraid. You don't have to change tomorrow yet. Just don't leave me alone tonight. When fear says something could go wrong, let your presence say, I'm still here. Jesus, sit with me until I feel safe. Stay long enough for my heart to believe I'm not alone. Someone listening right now doesn't need another sermon. They don't need 10 reasons not to worry. They already know they should trust you. They're just tired and scared. Maybe they've been strong for everybody else all day. Maybe nobody knows how vulnerable they feel when the house gets quiet. So tonight, don't give them more to accomplish. Give them somewhere to rest. Let your presence feel like someone sitting beside them who has nowhere else to be. No rushing, no pressure, no disappointment. Just, I am here. You don't have to be strong with me. If I shake, I'll stay. If I cry, I'll stay. If fear comes back, I'll stay. If you have no words, I'll stay. If I fall asleep, and if I fall asleep, oh, if I fall asleep, oh, you'll stay when I stop praying. You'll stay when my eyes close. You'll stay when I cannot feel you. You'll stay when the night feels long. You'll stay. I'll stay. I'll stay. I'll stay. Maybe safety isn't knowing nothing will happen. Maybe safety is knowing whatever happens, I won't be without you. Sit with me until I feel safe. I think my breathing is slowing now. Tomorrow hasn't changed, but it doesn't feel as frightening somehow. Because fear isn't alone with me anymore. You're here, you're here. Jesus, you stayed with me until I felt safe. And now I think I can rest. Don't go yet. Actually, you don't have to answer that. I know you'll stay. I can feel the pillow under my head now. I can feel my hands loosening. My shoulders aren't as tight. and the room doesn't feel so frightening anymore. Nothing dramatic happened, no thunder, no sign, no sudden answer. Just you stayed, and somehow that was enough. If another fear comes, I don't have to fight it alone. If I wake up later, you'll still be here. If tomorrow is difficult, you'll still be there. So for this moment, I don't need courage for the whole future. I only need enough trust to close my eyes. Jesus, sit here. Nothing bad happened tonight. And somehow, I've already cried over 10 things that might. A phone call I haven't received, a goodbye nobody has said, a problem that doesn't exist yet, a tomorrow that hasn't even opened its eyes. And still, my heart has been reacting as if all of it already happened. Jesus, I'm tired. I'm tired of suffering inside imaginary tomorrows. I'm tired of imagining the worst. My mind can build a tragedy from one unanswered text. It can take one little question and decide what happens next. It can turn silence into bad news, a delay into something wrong, a difficult day into a future where everything falls apart. And before I realize it, I'm grieving something I haven't lost. I'm fighting something that hasn't happened. I'm afraid of a place I've never been. Jesus, why does fear always show me tomorrow without showing me you? That's what I've been missing. Every future fear created left you out. Every terrible ending inside my mind forgot that you would be there too. I'm tired of imagining the worst, tired of living tomorrow before tomorrow comes. Fear keeps showing me everything I could lose, but never shows me the hands that would still hold me. So when my mind says, what if everything goes wrong? Remind me, you won't face it alone. Jesus, quiet every future fear has written tonight, and teach my heart to leave tomorrow inside your hands. What if the money gets tight? What if somebody I love gets hurt? What if the answer isn't what I've been praying for? What if something changes that I cannot change back? There it is again. What if two little words, and suddenly I'm miles away from this bed? But what if grace is waiting too? What if provision comes from somewhere I cannot see? What if the conversation goes better than I imagined? What if the door opens? What if healing begins quietly? What if tomorrow contains a mercy my fear never thought to predict? Fear isn't the only voice allowed to imagine tomorrow. I'm tired of imagining every future fear has written tonight, and teach my heart to leave tomorrow inside your hands. For the person listening who's already pictured the worst possible ending, come close. Maybe they're afraid for someone they love. Maybe they're worried about money, their work, their family, their future. Maybe they're waiting for news. And silence is giving fear too much room to speak. Jesus, separate what is real from what fear has invented. Remind this tired heart an anxious thought is not a prophecy. A frightening possibility is not a promise. And imagining something does not make it tomorrow. We don't know what tomorrow holds, but we know you will be there. What if grace is there? Grace is there. What if mercy is waiting? Mercy is waiting. What if I need strength? It will be there. What if I feel alone? He'll be there. Before the phone rings, you're there. Before I hear the answer, you're there. Before anything changes, you're there. Before tomorrow ever reaches me, your presence has already arrived. Already there. Already there. Already there. Oh, I have been afraid of a future where you were missing, but there is no tomorrow where you won't be God. I don't have to imagine the worst. I don't have to live tomorrow tonight. Whatever waits beyond this darkness, your mercy will meet me there. And if something is difficult, you'll hold me. If something changes, you'll lead me. If I need strength, you'll give it when I need it. So Jesus, I'm closing the stories fear has been writing. Tomorrow belongs to you, and tonight I belong to rest. No more imaginary phone calls, no more imaginary goodbyes, no more imaginary disasters, no more endings to stories that haven't even begun. The people I love, your hands. My home, your hands. My future, your hands. The thing I'm most afraid of, your hands. And if another what if comes to there are some fears I don't say out loud, not even when I pray, because saying them makes them feel too real. So I change the subject inside my own prayers. I ask you to bless my family instead of admitting I'm afraid something could happen to them. I ask you to provide instead of saying I'm scared there won't be enough. I ask you for strength instead of admitting I'm scared I'm running out of it. But you heard what I didn't say, didn't you? You heard the prayer underneath the prayer. I'm afraid of getting a phone call that changes everything. I'm afraid of losing someone I cannot imagine living without. I'm afraid of needing help and having nobody there. I'm afraid of tomorrow asking more of me than I have left to give. And sometimes I'm afraid I'll keep praying about the same thing and nothing will change. There, I said it, and somehow you didn't leave. Maybe honesty doesn't offend you. Maybe my fear doesn't disappoint you. Maybe you've been waiting for me to stop performing and finally let you into the room I've kept locked. These are the things I'm afraid to tell you, the fears I hide behind better words. But you already know every trembling thought, and still you come closer. Nothing I confess can scare you away. Nothing inside me can make you turn your face. So tonight I'm opening every hidden room. Jesus, here is what I'm afraid of. Stay with me here. I'm afraid of not having enough money, enough time, enough strength, enough years with the people I love. I'm afraid of change, afraid of loss, afraid of watching someone I love suffer and not being able to fix it. And maybe underneath all those fears, there's another one. I'm afraid that if the thing I fear actually happens, I won't be strong enough. But something inside me asks, who said I'd have to be strong enough alone? These are the things I'm afraid to tell you, the fears I hide behind better words. But you already know every trembling thought, and still you come closer. Nothing I confess can scare you away. Nothing inside me can make you turn your face. So tonight I'm opening every hidden room. Jesus, here is what I'm afraid of. Stay with me here. For the person listening who just heard their own fear, inside these words don't make them hide anymore. There may be something they've never told anyone, a fear about their family, their health, their finances, their marriage, their future. A fear of being alone, a fear of losing someone, a fear that a prayer may not be answered the way they hoped. So let this become the safest place tonight, to finally admit I'm scared. And then let them discover what happens next. No rejection, no disappointment, no condemnation, just your presence moving closer. I tell you my fear, and you stay. I tell you the worst one, stay. I show you the place that hurts, and you stay. I finally stop pretending, and you stay. You knew before I spoke, you knew before I cried. You knew what I was hiding, and you never left my side. Still here, still here, still here. Tomorrow brings will make you abandon me. So maybe I can tell you everything. These were the things I was afraid to tell you, and now they're here between you and me. They don't feel quite as powerful outside the darkness anymore, because you know, and you stayed. You know, and you love me. You know, and you're still here, Jesus. I don't have to hide tonight. Every fear is out in the open, and every fear is safe in your hands. There's one more fear. You know which one? The one I still don't have the courage to say. I don't think I need to. You heard it. Take that one too, and the fear underneath it, and the one underneath that. until there's nothing left between my heart and your hands. I don't need to make my prayers sound beautiful. I don't need to protect you from my questions. I don't need to pretend I'm fearless to prove that I trust you tonight. Trust looks like honesty. It looks like saying, I'm afraid, and I'm staying here with you anyway. My family, I trust you. My future, I trust you. What I could lose, I trust you. What? I trust you. What? You heard the prayer underneath the prayer. I'm afraid of getting a phone call that changes everything. I'm afraid of losing someone I cannot imagine living without. I've been giving fear a place to sit beside me every night. I give it my attention. I give it my imagination. I give it tomorrow before tomorrow even comes. I let it tell me what could happen, who I could lose, what could change, what might go wrong. And then I lie here listening, as if fear knows the future. But something just occurred to me. Fear doesn't own this room. Fear doesn't belong at the center of this night. Fear doesn't live here. You do. Jesus, I've listened to fear long enough. Fear says, check one more time. Fear says, don't close your eyes. Fear says, something could happen if you stop paying attention tonight. And I believed it more times than I want to admit. I've let one worry thought become another, until the room around me disappeared. And all I could see was everything that might go wrong. But the room is still here, the bed is still here, my breath is still here. And Jesus, so are you. So tonight, I'm changing who I listen to. Fear can speak, but I don't have to follow. Fear cannot, but it doesn't get to make itself at home. Fear doesn't get to stay here tonight, not in the place where your presence resides. When fear says something is coming, your love says I am already here. When fear tells me to keep holding on, your hands say you can't let go. Fear doesn't live here, you do. Jesus, let your peace fill every corner of this room. I've given fear hours of my life, hours imagining bad news, hours preparing for losses that never came, hours worrying about people who were sleeping peacefully, while I was lying here trying to protect them with my thoughts. And what did fear give me in return? No answers, no protection, no control, just exhaustion. Jesus, I don't want to pay that price anymore. My attention belongs to you. My imagination belongs to you. My night belongs to you, and tomorrow belongs to you too. Fear doesn't get to stay here tonight, not in the place where your presence your peace fill every corner of this room. For whoever is listening, with fear sitting beside them tonight, let them notice something. Fear has been talking, as if it knows everything, but it doesn't. Fear doesn't know tomorrow. Fear doesn't know what answer is coming. Fear doesn't know what door you may open. Fear doesn't know how you will provide. Fear doesn't know how much grace will meet us in the morning, but you do. So tonight, we stop treating fear like a trusted voice. We don't have to fight it, we don't have to argue with it. We can simply turn our attention back to you. Jesus, become more real in this room than everything we're afraid of. Fear says, what if he is here? Fear says, don't let go, he is here. Fear says, stay away, he is here. Fear says, you're alone, he is here. You are here beside this man. Fear says, you are here inside this silence. Fear says, when my heart trembles, you are here. When I don't feel brave, you are here. You are here. You are here. And fear cannot have the center of a room where Jesus is already sitting. Fear doesn't live here, you do. Fear doesn't get to stay here tonight. Your presence has become the safest sound inside my mind. Tomorrow can come when tomorrow comes. Tonight, I'm staying here with you. I don't have to chase every frightening thought. I don't have to believe everything fear says. Fear doesn't live here, you do. And Jesus, where you are, I can rest. The room feels different now. Nothing outside changed, but I stopped giving fear the best seat in the room. That thought about my family, your hands. That fear about the future, your hands. That financial worry, your hands. The thing I haven't been able to control, your hands. Fear can knock again tonight. Maybe it will, but I don't have to open the door. I don't have to follow it into tomorrow. I don't have to give it another hour, because this room already has a guest. Peace is here, grace is here. Jesus, you are here, you do. Jesus, I've listened to fear long enough. Fear says, check one more time. Fear says, don't close your eyes. Fear says, I think I finally found the fear underneath all the other fears. I'm afraid of losing what I love. That's why I check. That's why I worry. That's why my mind keeps traveling into tomorrow, trying to make sure everyone I love will still be okay. Maybe that's why I've been holding everything so tightly, as if my hands could guarantee tomorrow, as if loving someone enough could keep anything from ever changing. But my hands are tired, and tonight I'm beginning to understand something. What I'm afraid to lose is already being held by hands stronger than mine. There are people I cannot imagine life without, names I whisper when nobody else is listening, faces I see when fear wakes me at night. I wanna keep them safe, keep them close, protect them from every painful thing. And sometimes the more I love them, the more frightened I become of losing them. But love was never supposed to become a prison of fear, and these people were never mine to hold alone. Where my hands cannot reach, yours already can. Where my eyes cannot see, you already watching. So maybe tonight I don't have to hold tighter. Maybe I can place what I love into your hands. You're holding what I'm afraid to lose. The people I love belong to you too. Where my hands cannot reach, your hands are already there. Where I cannot protect, you are still near. So Jesus, I'm loosening my grip tonight. Not because I love them less, but because I trust you more. You're holding what I'm afraid to lose, and you can hold them better than I ever could. I'm afraid of change, afraid of unexpected news, afraid of watching the years move too quickly, afraid of losing the life I recognize, the people around my table, the voices inside this home, the ordinary little things I sometimes forget are precious. Maybe that's what fear does. It takes something beautiful and makes me suffer its loss before I've even finished being grateful for its presence. I don't want to live like that. I don't want fear to steal today's love, because I'm terrified of tomorrow's possibilities. Jesus, teach me to love deeply without living afraid. You're holding what I'm afraid to lose. The people I love belong to you too. Where my hands cannot reach, your hands are already there. Where I cannot protect, you are still near. So Jesus, I'm loosening my grip tonight. Not because I love them less, but because I trust you more. You're holding what I'm afraid to lose, and you can hold them better than I ever could. For the person listening who suddenly knows exactly who this song is about, you know their name too. Maybe they're lying here, thinking about a child, a husband, a wife, a parent, someone they love, who is going through something. Maybe their fear isn't even about themselves. It's about losing someone they cannot imagine living without. Jesus, don't ask them to love less, teach them to fear less. Remind them worry cannot add protection to the people they love. Staying awake cannot guarantee tomorrow, but prayer can place what our hands cannot hold into yours. So tonight we give you the names that make our hearts tremble. The one I love in your hands, my family in your hands, my home in your hands. Before they were precious to me, they were precious to you. Before I ever held them, you did. And when my hands finally have to open, yours will still be there. You're holding what I'm afraid to lose, so I don't have to spend this night afraid. The people I love are still beneath your eyes. The future I cannot see is still inside your hands, Jesus. I'm loosening my grip now, one finger, one fear, one name at a time. You're holding what I'm afraid to lose, and tonight that is enough for me to rest. There's a name in my heart right now. I'm not gonna say it out loud, you already know. I'm placing that person in your hands, not because I stopped caring, because I care so deeply.